Welcome to Still Standing, Still Shining, where we explore the deepest corners of the human soul through stories of resilience and hope. In a village, Lena walked with heavy steps, carrying the weight of the world on her shoulders. Her eyes were filled with tears, looking for an answer to the endless suffering that plagued her weary heart. She arrived at a humble cottage where Margaret lived, known throughout the land for her eternal smile and peace. Margaret was tending to her garden, her face glowing with a serenity that seemed to defy the harsh reality. How could someone so old and frail possess such a vibrant spirit, while Lena felt so dead inside today?
I wish I could feel
Summoning
that
her
way.
courage, Lena approached the fence, desperate to understand the secret behind such unshakable joy
There has to
and
be a
calm
way to
presence.
find peace.
With a trembling voice,
I saw
she
it.
asked Margaret how she
I saw
maintained such
everything.
happiness despite
But
the
what does it
obvious
mean? Why does
hardships
it
of her
hurt so
simple
much?
life. Margaret paused her work,
I
wiping
always
her
worry
hands on her
about you, my
apron,
dear.
and looked at Lena with
Oh,
eyes
I'm
full of
okay,
compassion.
Grandma.
Margaret
Laughing.
invited Lena to sit on the porch,
Yourself, dear.
pouring 2 cups of warm tea as the wind
It's
rustled the
freshly
leaves.
brewed.
She began to
Thank
speak
you. It
softly,
smells wonderful.
explaining that
True
true
happiness
happiness does
isn't
not
about what
come
you
from
have,
external events,
but what you feel
but from what we
inside
carry inside.
and the love you share with
Many
others.
people search for joy in wealth or status, yet they remain empty because their internal world is in constant chaos. Peace is a deliberate choice we make every single morning,
isn't something you
regardless
find,
of the
my
storms
dear.
that might be raging
It's a
outside our
deliberate
windows.
choice.
Lena
made right
listened
here.
intently, but
You
she
say you
wondered if
understand, but do
Margaret
you really
truly
get how much
understood
this
pain.
hurts?
Pain has
So
many
Margaret
faces,
shared her
child.
own
The
story.
ache might be different, but
Years
the sorrow
ago,
is universal.
She lost
I
her
will never
beloved
forget
husband
you.
in a terrible accident, leaving her
We're so
alone
sorry
with
for your
nothing but
loss.
debt and a child.
I can't do this
She
without
described
you.
the cold,
Here, take this.
nights of
It's all for
hunger,
you.
and the overwhelming fear of not being able to provide for her little one. There were moments when she wanted to give up, feeling that the universe had turned its back on her fragile existence. But looking into her child's innocent eyes,
Everything will be
she
all right,
realized
my
that
little
drowning
one.
in sorrow would only destroy the
Yeah.
future they had left. Lena was shocked to hear this tragedy, realizing her own
understand.
problems were perhaps not as
truly
unique as
get
she
it.
thought. Margaret
It's not just
smiled and
me.
said she decided to stop focusing on what
It's
was
okay,
lost and
dear.
start cherishing
Let's
what
look
still
at it
remained
another
here.
way.
She found joy in the
Everything will
simple
be
fact
all
that
right.
she was breathing, that her child was healthy, and the sun still rose. Then she revealed her daily ritual, pointing to an old, rusty oil lamp sitting quietly on
Do
a
you remember
small
this
wooden
one?
table nearby.
It was my
Every morning
grandmother's.
before dawn, she lights this lamp and makes a solemn promise to herself to find one reason to smile. It could be the sound of a bird singing, the warmth of the sun, or the smell of rain on earth. That small flame represents the light of hope that we must keep burning, even when the darkness feels overwhelming and cold. If you wait for the world to be perfect to be happy, you will wait forever because
You can't let the
perfection is an
pursuit of
illusion.
perfection keep you
She
from
taught
living.
Lena about the
I never
nature of
thought about it
impermanence,
like that. Thank
explaining
you.
that both our greatest joys and deepest sorrows will eventually pass. Holding on to pain is like holding a hot coal. It only burns your hand while the rest of the world moves on. Instead of mourning the past, we must appreciate the present moment, our health,
This is what I
our
love about
friends, and the
these
memories we
afternoons.
create today.
Right. Just
Tears
enjoying
rolled
the
down
moment
Lena's
together.
cheeks, but this time they were tears of release and understanding, not of hopeless
I
despair.
understand now.
She felt a heavy burden lift from her chest,
Everything makes sense.
replaced by a warm sensation of peace she had not felt before. As the sun began to set, painting the sky in orange and purple, the girl thanked
Thank you for
Margaret and
everything.
walked away.
Go.
Her
and
steps
find
were
your own
lighter
way.
now, and she noticed the beauty of the wildflowers growing by the roadside for the first time.
Oh, these are beautiful.
Upon returning
I
to her
love the
home, she lit her
colors.
own
They smell
candle,
wonderful.
symbolizing the commitment to nurture her inner light every single day. Over time, her change in attitude influenced the villagers, and she became a source of
I'd
comfort
be
for
happy
others
to
in
help with
distress.
that. Oh, you're
Happiness
a
is
lifesaver.
not a
Thank
destination
you,
we
dear. It's my
reach,
pleasure.
but a
It's
manner of
beautiful
traveling
day,
through
isn't it?
life, lighting one small lamp at a time. Thank you for watching this story, Still Standing, Still Shining. Remember to keep your light burning bright and subscribe for more inspiration.